So, let's talk about what it really takes to build a career in one of the world's most critical and, frankly, fastest growing sectors, clinical research. We're going to dive into PHARMA Research, an institution that's literally built for this exact purpose, and use it as a kind of case study to see the path from student to pro. It's a huge question, right? You see an industry just exploding with opportunity, but it feels like the door's locked unless you have the right key, the right qualifications and connections. So how do you actually get in on the ground floor of a multi-billion-dollar field that's reshaping modern medicine as we speak? Okay, so here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get into the massive demand for talent out there. Then, we'll see how an institution like PHARMA Research was actually born to fill that need. We'll look at their credentials, how they teach, and this is the big one, how they connect students to real jobs. Let's do it. First up, we've got to talk about the sheer scale of this opportunity. The clinical research industry isn't just kind of growing, it is absolutely exploding with demand for skilled people. It's opening up career paths that honestly didn't even exist a decade ago. Now, this slide really puts that explosion into perspective. Just look at India, which is a global hub for this kind of work. The number of contract research organizations, or CROs, went from about 100 in 2005 to over 1,500 today. That's not double or triple, that's a 15-fold increase. It just perfectly shows this skyrocketing demand for talent. So what's fueling this fire? Well, it's a whole mix of things. You've got this massive global industry that's always looking for efficiency. India has become a top spot because of its diverse patient population, a huge pool of skilled English-speaking talent, and, major cost advantages. All this created a giant talent gap, a big problem that really needed a solution. And that huge talent gap? Well, that's exactly where PHARMA Research comes into the picture. See, it wasn't just started to be another school. It was designed to be a strategic bridge, directly connecting people who want in with this booming industry that needs them. And the story actually kicks off not in India, but in London, way back in 2007. A group of consultants who knew clinical research inside and out saw this global need and started an institution with an international outlook from day one. And here's their mission statement. You gotta notice the key phrases here. It's not just about training. It's about developing superior human resources for the global industry. That international focus is so crucial. They're training professionals to be able to work anywhere in the world. So because of this, they actually became India's first clinical research institute to be recognized by the Startup India Initiative. Their identity is super clear. They are pioneers, and they're all about creating a workforce that's ready for the world stage. Of course, in a field that is completely built on data and accuracy, trust is everything. So how does an institution prove it's the real deal? You look for the markers of trust. And they've got validation from both inside and outside the country. Nationally, you've got that Startup India recognition, and internationally, they're accredited by the IACRE. That's the International Accreditation Council for Clinical Research and Education. Having both of those stamps of approval, that's a really powerful signal of quality. But it doesn't stop there. The commitment to quality goes even deeper. They have an ISO 9001 2015 certification, which is a huge deal. It's the global standard for quality management. Plus, they're active members of the Society of Clinical Research Professionals. This tells you they're not just teaching the standards, they are part of the professional community that lives by them. Okay, so credentials are vital, we get that. But how do you actually learn all this stuff? The next piece of the puzzle is making top-tier education accessible and making sure it's relevant to the real world. And I mean, check this out. They really get that one size does not fit all. Whether you're a recent grad ready to go all in with a full-time course, a working pro who needs live online classes, or someone who needs to learn at their own pace, they have a path for you. That flexibility is absolutely key. And what are you learning? It's not just theory from a textbook. The curriculum covers the core, in-demand skills that the industry is hiring for right now. We're talking everything from managing trials and data, to pharmacovigilance, which is all about drug safety, and the supercritical fields of medical writing and regulatory affairs. So, you've got the skills, you've got the credentials, but how do you get the job? This brings us to what is maybe the most important piece of the whole thing, turning all that learning into an actual career. See, the thing is, PHARMA Research isn't just some academic island. It's deeply plugged into the industry through a whole network of technology and knowledge partners. This ensures that what they're teaching is always lined up with what companies are actually using and doing right now. So for example, They partner with tech leaders like AB Cube for safety reporting and Open Clinica for data capture. This means students get hands-on experience with the exact software they're going to find in their jobs. That is a massive, massive advantage. And listen, it's not like they just hand you a certificate and say good luck. The Institute has built a whole program focused on one single thing, helping its students get hired and launch their careers. And here's the proof in the pudding. I mean, this slide shows just a tiny fraction of the companies in their recruitment network. We're talking global leaders: Accenture, AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Novartis, Johnson & Johnson. The list just keeps going. This isn't just a network, it's a direct pipeline right into the heart of the industry. Okay, so let's pull all these threads together. We've looked at the incredible demand, the mission, the quality, and the connections. Let's bring it all back to that very first question we asked about your future. So what's the big takeaway here? The pharma research advantage is really the whole package. It's a clear doorway into a booming industry. It's backed by global credentials, it's delivered in a way that fits your life, and it is laser focused on one outcome: getting you a great career through its incredible industry network. Which really just leaves us with one final question for you. Now that you've seen the opportunity and a clear path to get there, you just have to ask yourself, is this dynamic, impactful, and fast-growing field your future?